A woman was fired for refusing service to Trump supporters. Janiyah Michelle is an employee at a Smoothie King store in Ann Arbor, Michigan. She refused to serve two Trump supporters during her shift and publicly uploaded a video of the incident. In the video, Michelle clearly tells the customers, "We do not serve Trump supporters," and emphasizes that this is her company's policy. She proudly shared the video on social media, stating that this decision aligns perfectly with her personal beliefs. After the video went viral, Smoothie King's headquarters quickly responded, deciding to fire Michelle and stating that her actions were against company policy. Many people supported the company's decision to fire the employee, arguing that businesses should remain neutral and avoid involving political views in their work. However, a portion of customers expressed anger, believing that businesses should not interfere with customers' political choices, putting Smoothie King under significant public pressure. This decision elicited a strong reaction from the fans. Many loyal customers expressed their disappointment and launched a boycott campaign on social media platform. What do you think of this approach? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
1950s racist white people would be proud. Discrimination is still alive and well, right? They will find it ironic that it's a black person discriminating, right? They will find it quite funny. And I do too. Right? It's the hypocrisy. This is why I find it funny how the left is right now. They are no better, no different than the people they complain about, right? Than the people they think they're against. Here's a supposedly minor, a young black woman discriminating on someone else, right? You're not allowed in my store, right? Because of your beliefs. Kind of no different than you're not allowed in my store because of the shade of your skin. What's the difference, really, right? What's the difference? It's like, it's not who, it's immoral. It's honestly, there's, it is not, it is still, you're discriminating on somebody, right? You're discriminating against someone. Yes, one is like something you're born with, another is your ideology, but we live in a world where we shouldn't be discriminated on anybody, right? You have the freedom to believe what you believe, right? You have the freedom of expression, right? You shouldn't be discriminating people based on their beliefs, all right? Just like you shouldn't be discriminating on people based on the color of their skin, based on their gender. But hey, that's the left for you, right? And she supposedly says she's a minor, yet she's stupid enough to have these crazy ideologies. Okay, are you too young to understand the world, or do you understand the world? Right? You can't be out here dictating your beliefs while saying that you're a minor. Right? It's like, oh, people, they shouldn't have recorded me or whatever because I'm a minor. Minor. One, you're in a public shop, right? So two, I mean, it's like if you are a kid, stay in your lane, right? Stop being. This is the thing I have a problem with. Stop being political. These kids don't know better. They don't know better. So stop being political. I blame the parents. I blame the school system, right? I blame the Democratic Party, where they're trying to turn these, children into their liberal pawns.
Because you're Trump supporters? They're going on Facebook Lives because they're Trump supporters. Did Trump just not start a war yesterday?
You're refusing service to this establishment because of political view, right? Which is discrimination.
Do you know that ICE is going on right now?
Which is discrimination, right?
Yeah, but you came in here with like
Okay, well, you said you were going to leave, so please just have a great day and leave so we can continue what we're doing. Like, thank you.
We were just wanting a smoothie, and you literally looked at us and I asked you if everything was okay. You said you don't feel comfortable serving me because of my husband's hoodie.
Yes.
This is discrimination.
Okay, well, have a great day. Like, you came here. Like,
Discriminates us. So
that's illegal. Okay.
I said Trump discriminates us.
Right.
What does it have to do with us wanting a smoothie?
Okay, but that's what you support. That's what you love, though. So go ahead. Have a great day.
You don't know what it is. You don't own smoothie.
Okay, have a great day. Like, why are they still here? Why are they still here? Okay, that's fine. Like, you're just making us uncomfortable. I don't care. Like, have a great day. Get out. Go. Go. Get out. Like, he's like, go. Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? That's embarrassing. You guys supporting Trump, that's embarrassing for you. That's embarrassing for you guys. It's not embarrassing because my manager was here, she said the same thing to you. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying to you, okay? That's
You know that's a crime, right?
It's not though. We have the right to refuse service here, and that's what we did. You asked her what was wrong, and she said that she was uncomfortable, right or wrong. You asked the question, she answered. Have a great day. Have a great day. The door is right there. Have a great day. Thank you. Have a great day. Call the police. Okay, what's the police gonna do? What? Oh my God. There's no way. Okay, why are you still in here? Have a good day. Like what? Like what the fuck? No. Like, wait, I'm sorry. Like we don't support that. Our company's not about that. Like we're not really comfortable with that. Okay, well you can have a great day because we have the right to refuse service. So.
Okay, so you're discriminating, right?
So we're just. You're getting loud, sir. Like.
That's fine. We will leave.
Okay, thank you. Like. No, we're not serving Trump supporters. You have a great day.
What's your name?
You have a great day. I'm confused if this is a joke too. Like we're questioning the same thing. Okay. Because you're Trump supporters? They're going on Facebook Lives because they're Trump supporters. Did Trump just not start a war yesterday?
You're refusing service to this establishment because of political view. right? Which is discrimination.
You know that ICE is going on right now?
Which is discrimination.
Yeah, but came in here with like
Good morning, guys. Like, thank you for everyone that's been supporting me. Guys, we need to stand up. Like, it's a matter of good versus evil. It doesn't matter red versus blue, baby. None of that. It's good versus evil. Stand up for what's right. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for something, baby. Do something. Okay? Thank you. Okay, guys, so I might have accidentally started a race war, but you guys need to go to her Facebook and get this video taken down. I am a minor, and she recorded me without my permission. The people in the comments are all white, and they're all being hella racist. Guys, please help me get this video taken down. She recorded me without my permission. Guys, and what's crazy is she low-key, like, she literally looks Hispanic. Like, I don't know what the issue's going on here, but literally, so after I left work, my coworker called me and was like, basically all the higher ups are there, and yeah, like, it's low-key cooked. I might be fired. Guys, please help me get this taken down. And she's literally like, bro, people in the comments are literally like threatening us. Like, what do you mean you would have put hands on us? And it's just so much crazy stuff. Like, guys, help. Yeah, like, we don't support that. Our company's not about that. Like, we're not really comfortable with that. Okay, well, you can have a great day because we have the right to refuse service. So
Okay, so you're discriminating, right?
So we're just you're getting loud, sir. Like,
You're just discriminating. So that's fine. We will leave.
okay, thank you. Like, no, we're not serving Trump supporters. You have a great day. You have a great day. I'm worried. I'm confused if this is a joke too. Like, we're questioning the same thing. Okay. Because you're Trump supporters? They're going on Facebook Lives because they're Trump supporters. Did Trump just not start a war yesterday?
You're refusing service to this establishment because of political view, right? Which is discrimination.
you know that ICE is going on right now?
Which is discrimination.
Yeah, but came in here with like
Okay, well, you said you were going to leave, so please just have a great day and leave so we can continue what we're doing. Like, thank you.
we were just wanting a smoothie and you literally looked at us and I asked you if everything was okay. You said you don't feel comfortable serving me because of my husband's hoodie.
Yes.
This is discrimination.
Okay, well, have a great day. Like, you're still here. Like,
Discriminates us. So
that's illegal. Okay.
I said Trump discriminates us.
Right.
Nothing to do with us wanting a smoothie.
Okay, but that's what you support. That's what you love, though. So go ahead. Have a great day.
You don't know what is. You don't know what smoothie is.
Okay, have a great day. Like, why are they still here? Why are they still here? Okay, that's fine. Like, you're just making us uncomfortable. I don't care. Like, have a great day. Get out. Go. Go. Get out. Like, he's like, go. Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? That's embarrassing. You guys supporting Trump, that's embarrassing for you. That's embarrassing for you guys.
What's embarrassing is to get fired over something stupid like this. But listen to the excuse that this woman gives.
Hi guys, it's Janai Michelle. I'm just gonna explain what happened yesterday at Smoothie King in Ann Arbor. So basically, it was really busy the whole day. It was just me and my other coworker. And basically this couple comes in the midst of it being like super busy, so we cannot attend to them right away. We're just like, hello, we'll be with you in a moment. And they're just giving us really weird looks. And so like, we're kind of looking at them back, like, what's going on? And that's when we realized they're wearing Trump merch. And that's when my coworker says to me, like, that, like, this is making me uncomfortable. Like, this is weird. Like, cause mind you, it was really the day right after Black History Month. And that's when Torta asked us if there was an issue, and that's when my coworker said, like, yeah, we're uncomfortable because of your sweater, of your husband's sweater, and she was taking an order on the headset for the drive-thru, and then so that's why I was doing most of the talking, because, you know, she was attending to the customer, so that's what, like, yeah, like, we are uncomfortable. And then that's when he immediately gets loud. As you can see, guys, in my video, we're just saying, like, yeah, like, we're uncomfortable, blah 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 blah, and then he immediately gets loud, like, discrimination, you're discriminating against us. And that's when we start to get loud, because, like, this grown man is getting loud at us.
Yeah, what a dummy. Imagine getting fired over something stupid like this. Like, what is wrong with these people? But here's the thing. What do they expect to happen when a Trump supporter is near them, right? When the Trump supporter is in the vicinity, do they expect, like, for them to, I don't know, for the Gestapo to be called on them, or ICE to be called on to get deported back to Africa, or what? And would she have done this if it was a black Trump supporter with a Trump merch on? No, they only did this because they were white. They believe that they can get away with discrimination and hatred towards white people based on political ideology. And these are the same group of people that are always crying about how they feel discriminated against. You literally heard it in the video. Trump discriminates against us all the time while she's sitting there doing the discrimination. This is absolutely insane. These people are not that smart.
You racist motherfuckers.
Nowadays, anytime you hear a person accuse another person of hate based on race, You can almost assume that it's a tantrum for them not getting their way. Just recording everybody in the restaurant. They all racist, huh?
While you're videoing everyone,
Yeah, there is.
can I ask why? Because I'm in it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter, but you want everybody to listen to your tantrum.
Do you want to give me your information?
No, I just want to know.
Do you want to give me arm's length?
I just want to know.
Do you want to back up so I feel safe?
Back up so you feel safe. You brought the drama their way.
Sure.
Okay, back up.
Hi, have a good day.
You too. God bless you.
Back
Back
going
up.
around you.
You don't intimidate me. People are terrorizing our fucking city and then coming into Mexican fucking restaurants.
Yeah, he don't look Mexican, hun.
Go eat somewhere else. Go to fucking Cracker Barrel. Take your racist asses to fucking Cracker Barrel. Bitches. I don't care where you work. Give it to me. If we don't get no justice, you motherfuckers don't get no peace. I'm telling you. You want us to fucking calm down? Then get the fuck out of our cities. Tell them to get the fuck out of our cities. You guys are working with them. I'm a really nice girl, I swear.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it in there.
They don't get to fucking terrorize black and brown people.
Well, it sounds like you're one of those people, yet nobody in there tried to terrorize you.
Well, I'm not protesting, but I'm filming them, making sure that they're not fucking bothering people. I don't know. We just got an alert saying that ICE was here at Chipotle.
You don't know. You just got an alert that ICE was at Chipotle. Yeah, that's enough internet for today.
This is the thing. I love it when minorities are calling out this BS. This is the thing where, again, I don't necessarily care for whatever side, but when it comes to the right, when minorities on the right, I love it when they're calling out this BS. You call this stuff racist. Why don't you go to a country where it's honestly just one group of people, right? Majority, one group of people. Why don't you? I find it Mexicans, complain about America, yet wouldn't go back to Mexico. Africans, right, complain about America, but wouldn't live in Africa. Asians complain about America, but wouldn't go to Asia, where it's you don't need to care about racism because there's only one group of people, right? You gotta think. We live in America where it's a diverse. It's in my opinion, I think truly the most diverse one of the most diverse nations in the world, right? I mean, like, you name the type of diversity, I think America has truly the most diversity, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But that's also, I think that's our strength and our weakness because of crap like this. It's like, honestly, I just think it's idiotic. I really do. But I love it that more minorities are calling this BS out. I do want to say, was it Colin Kaepernick, who was pretty much the first one who popularized the whole kneeing thing? He's begging to be back in the NFL. Okay, so I want to say that, and this is a problem I find where I'm not saying that and I have a video that has shown like black people being like stout Americans, but in general, right, the consensus or just the ugly public image is that a lot of black Americans are so un-American, right? They're so un-American, yet they desire to supposedly protest against America in ridiculous ways, right? You're not voting in a way that helps America. You're not, I don't know, doing things that actually changes America, but you have a lot to say. Okay, now it is what it is, but I always want to say that was honestly disgusting, un-American, and this is the result. As kids, maybe being political isn't the way to go, right? Because you're so underdeveloped, you really don't understand what's happening. Focusing on your life right there is more important. This is the thing. I just find it funny because I seen a little while ago, right? I mean, weeks ago, where you see kids walking out of school for protesting race. When, in all honesty, there are studies, there are statistics that we have a growing population of children being illiterate, having low IQ, being honestly stupid, and you can see. Okay? So, instead of focusing on education that will better your life, particularly as minorities, education should be your number one priority. You want to focus on politics that you understand zero things about. That's the thing where it's poor parenting, poor teaching. Okay? You are not guiding these kids correctly. And I 100% blame these parents and these teachers, these administrators. You are not guiding these children correctly. Instead of focusing on their education, which would actually benefit and be more substantial in their life, you are contributing to their indoctrination. And it's like, it's not benefiting them. This shit like this is like, honestly, this is the thing where it's such a bad image on the black community. And this is why I said, right? It's not racism. That's the biggest problem with the black community. It's not even the top 5, in my opinion. Hell, maybe not even the top 10. It is ideology. Ideology is one of the bad parts of the black community. It really is. This is disgusting.
Check this out. We're outside of Papacino's coffee shop. It's one of the oldest coffee shops in Portland. This is the sign in the window. Notice its shirt says "Violent Way." This is what Portland has devolved into.
I thought that was interesting. Does that not look like a skinhead to you? Does that not? For the group that constantly talks about Nazis and fascists, you draw a character that looks like a skinhead. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. You draw one that's tattooed up, bald-headed, white shirt, looks like, I don't know, what is it? It kind of looks like Edward Norton from, the American History X. So it's like, I don't understand. Why would you, it's like, I don't understand the lack of critical thinking, the lack of awareness. You call the other group fascists, Nazis. You draw a member of your group to represent your group looking like a Nazi, looking like a neo-Nazi. It just blows my mind.
Hey, I just want to say, if you're in the U.S. military and you didn't defect or leave the army or disobey orders for an army that we know is bullshit and going to destroy millions of people's lives, I hope you get sent back in a body bag. I do hope you get sent back in a body bag, yes. That goes for you watching this. Yeah, so I hope you become a magnet for bullets.
And then you wonder why, right? Americans don't, you wonder why Americans think that, the black community should leave. You don't, fine, you want to criticize, America's doing, okay, right? That's fine. But then you also want Americans killed. People like this are disgusting, okay? You're disgusting. You're not there to provide for the military, but you want them to do treasonous acts. You want them to defect. You want them to disobey orders. Yet you, right, who wants to order soldiers to do what they shouldn't do, you won't support them. You're not supporting troops. You're not paying for any troops. You're not going to take care of the troops, right? Particularly if they listen to you. Right? If they defect, will you house them? Will you pay them? You won't. You don't. This is the thing where these are un-Americans, right? You don't give a shit after these people listen to you, right? You don't care. You don't care what happens to them after they listen to you, right? Okay, fine, they defect. Now what? Not what will you do for them. You won't do shit for them, but you don't care, right? Because you're some stupid ideology. This is the problem I have. Okay, people that hate Americans so badly, yet won't leave is insane to me. Absolutely utter insane. People like this are not Americans. Like I said, you have the right to critique and criticize actions of America. Because to be honest, I'm not crazy about Americans' foreign policies. I think we shouldn't give a shit what happens outside our borders. We shouldn't. We shouldn't care what happens to Palestine, Ukraine. We shouldn't care, right? But fine, we do, right? You could be critical of it. But then to wish death on fellow Americans, you are disgusting. You are not American. You are not. Okay? You should leave and find a country that you will actually love. So these people are disgusting. I also want to say this, right? I think it's funny when it comes from controversial, but when it comes to black people, when you wouldn't hold your own community, right, your own community accountable for the things they do, right, that would hurt your community, you wouldn't do it, right? I don't hear people like this calling out, yeah, you wouldn't hold people that, I don't know, do drugs, kill fellow black people. You wouldn't hold them accountable. You wouldn't critique them. You wouldn't shame them. But, you know, but soldiers, you do, right? Other people, you do, outside of your community. Makes sense, right? It's such an un-American mindset where you don't care about nobody else but yourself.
Does this mean it's dangerous?
This is my thing, okay? I don't care what racial group this is about, okay? I look at it as this: we're all Americans. We should want all Americans to succeed, or the majority of Americans to succeed. We shouldn't. This looks bad on America, period, right? Not just, it doesn't just look bad on minorities or the black community. The world sees this, and they'll also think badly of Americans, not just badly of, let's say, black people. We should want almost, if not all, groups in America to do well, to succeed, because we're all Americans, okay? We should have a more unified mentality. We should be promoting, like, shaming our criminals, shaming bad behavior, shaming disgusting behavior, shaming behaviors that would be negative to our community as Americans, okay? This division, this hate for each other, is not helping. It's not improving. Like what has it been improving? Okay, making us distinguishing each other. Right? That's a black people problem. That's not, that's not my problem. But it's an American problem, right? It's an American problem because they live in America. It's like I would never. I didn't think I lived in the day where a McDonald's is no different than a Chinese shop or a liquor store or I don't know, like a bank, right? Where they're fighting, it's like, seriously. We should want to support the black community in the way that, you know what, they see that this is not the right way. We're all Americans. We want better for everyone. Hey, in my opinion, okay, as an American, yes, you can distinguish each other between Asian group, white group, black group. I get it, but still, they're viewed as Americans. So, in my opinion, when they are failing, while in America, America's failing. Okay. Plain and simple, because this is the thing where it's not in a vacuum, right? It's not in like a isolated area, okay? Because things that happen in the black community is affecting America as a whole, right? I don't know. I wish that we could unify, and I wish we could unify and want to unify, right? We want to, black community wants to join with white community wants to join with black community, and we could help out each other. We could care for each other. We could learn from each other. We're so divided. So when one group is struggling, we don't care. We don't truly care, okay? We don't truly care. We want to call out racism, but what is that doing? Racism, right, in my opinion, isn't causing that. It's the division, right? It's that we see each other as abusers and victims, right? As the predator, as the perpetrator, and as the victim. Instead of let's help out each other, be better. That is just tiring. It really is. Maybe I'm being optimistic and foolish in my ideology, because I always believe America first. And as Americans, we should care about fellow Americans.
I challenge somebody to go and find a clip of a Democrat invoking violence.
Let's extinguish him for good. I will go and take Trump out tonight.
We're going to fight it in the courts, and we're going to fight it in the streets.
When they go low, we're going to bury them below the Capitol. That's what we're going to do.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
There needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
We're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire, and we're going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth.
I take you behind the gym and beat the hell out of them.
Punch back, kick back, dunk over their heads, and win some fucking power.
Fight back, punch back, and make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching.
We are at war. And that's why the gloves are off, and I say, bring it on.
We are not only gonna punch you back, but we are gonna knock you out.
Like we're in a war right now to save this country, and so you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
Well, I am here to tell you, not only are we gonna punch back, but we about to beat you down.
And goddamn it, shut down the Senate! We are at war!
When they go low, we kick them.
Even in states where Donald Trump won big, that it does you any good running away from Donald Trump. I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
It's crazy. Then I got this little paper. You get your stuff. That's crazy.
Now I'm gonna say, right, maybe it's my FYP, right? So I'm gonna preference that. Maybe it's my FYP and not yours. But what I see more is that a lot of people want to talk about, what do I say, the results, right? Or the, I don't know, they want to talk about one point, but not talk about the other point, right? What I mean by that, okay, so you want to talk about, for example, bulletproof glass and, you know, these certain measures in a crime-ridden city, but yet you don't want to talk about what's causing the crime, right? The people that's causing the crime, the reason why these owners have to spend more, right? Because no one wants to pay more to, you know, put bulletproof glass or certain measures for their store when they want to make it as cheap as possible, you know, to, not incur more costs. No one wants to talk about that, right? You don't want to talk about why these owners have to do this. You want to blame Walmart, blame Target, blame CVS, blame Walgreens, which Walgreens I think is going out of business, or I think they've already gone out of business and stuff like that, because of theft. Not just because of theft, but a lot of these places, like, they did things because of theft. Like, they had glasses, they had all these measures because of theft. You want to say, these companies are, whatever, they're racist and all stuff, but you don't want to say why they did it, right? Because if you say why, you are essentially attacking minorities, okay? We want to hold other people accountable for our actions, right? We want to hold other people accountable for minorities' actions. We want to hold other people accountable instead of saying why people are doing crime, okay? We constantly want to, blame others instead of blaming ourselves or looking within the community, okay? This is the problem I have with a lot of this stuff, where you're so scared. So many people, again, maybe my FYP, maybe your FYP is different, but so many people are scared to criticize their community or another community, right? Particularly a minority community. They have no problem criticizing white communities, right? That's no issue. But yet they have a problem with criticizing their own community or minority communities because it makes them look bad. It makes these minority communities look bad. When, in my opinion, it kind of, solves the root of the problem, okay? Solves the root of the problem. No matter how impoverished you are, you don't have to do crime. You don't, okay? I don't know. I think everyone on this earth everyone in the West has the ability to improve themselves. Whether it's hard or easy, that's different, right? But even if it's hard, there are plenty of poor people who has, they have, beaten the narrative. So you can't say, poor people can't, achieve better. There have been plenty of poor people that have achieved better. What's the difference between that poor person and you as a poor person, right? And we never talk about that. We never talk about what's the difference, right? How can that poor person become a self-made millionaire, or even self-made regular person, right? Self-made middle class, right? Even if they were poor, grew up poor, and became middle class. How could that person do it? Yet you can't do it. We don't talk about that.